Get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, we're going like the 18. Hot 70, hot 70.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's at midfield. The 30. The 10. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Go. 13.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Things going well so far. Dancing past him. And that's out of bounds all the way across the 45. Very nearly to midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Cougar 19.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Off to the races, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Feed the beast. 2nd time now we've called a touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. No need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
Now Boswell on to send this away.
Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buying some time right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And to the house he goes. It's a pick six and a Pittsburgh touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. Has room down the left sideline. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens making a one-score game.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. But this rookie is putting on a show.
Ravens 14.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He's going to field this at the 2. He lost the football. And they dodge a turnover there on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
79, 19 side, 19, dragon 60. Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Pick up there of 39 yards. And the Steelers have a first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
On the ready.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check, 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 check. Mustang 19.
He's going to throw it. Complete to DK Metcalf. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Cougar 19. Ready up.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It's inside the 10, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Steelers grow their early lead to 13. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
defense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lower the deficit to a single possession. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Viking 18. Bronco 80. Go.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
70 Rangers.
Back to throw. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Ready? 65.
Back now, pressure coming. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready?
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Tackled there by Mike Green.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and just 2 to go.
Hawk 70. Get up. 70.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw for it. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stack. Trap. Cowboy. 19 tight. 19 Lion.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. The Steelers have played to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have second and pretty long here.
70. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
They're going to try and throw it here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 6. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell and the Steelers field goal unit. This from 40 on the right hash. Boswell able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10.
Finish up! Finish it up! Middle. 13.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. He's going to push one deep down the big gain downfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Sit hot! 180! Finish hot!
On 1st down, Jackson. He rolls to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens face a 4-point deficit. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Has this at the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they hold him down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Steelers have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Back to pass on first and 10. Completed to his running back. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, Warren. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Warren quick on the draw. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
Okay, I got to give some kudos to that defense right there. Sometimes as an offense, you think you can outsmart those guys on the other side. But that defense, they were dialed in for that draw.
No kicker out there, so instead of a 46-yard field goal effort, they're going for it.
Come on, set! 60 boxes, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Dragon, 60.
4th down, they're going to throw for it. Absolutely fires this one right side. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they do.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That's 16 on the pitch. pickup. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. Second and 3 now.
180! 180! 180! That's hot!
Now Jackson off the play action. Gets it downfield. I'm talking to Flowers. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, Alpha! Oh.
Here's Jackson to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, hey! What is hot? Shut up!
3rd and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. That's the line he's going to run for. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
What is hot?
Jackson's going to go on 4th. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On first down, they'll run. This is headed perilously close to their end zone, Brock. That tackle sends them backwards to the 4. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Headed in reverse so far. Time shifting to drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Another carry for him. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Second Pirate! Let's go! Cougar 19! Check! Ready?
From his end zone, 3rd and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. And his first effort, a tough one. It's going to come from the back of his own end zone. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. Oh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10.
Go. You change it. Middle. You at X. Go. Hey.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. First down. Here's Lamar. On the move, headed right. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. He was looking for Zay Flowers. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Looking to throw. Finding Flowers. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
It's 4th down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Dumped off to his running back. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Tackled by the venerable Cameron Hayward.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Outright, Cooper's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their second down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
No, we changed it.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough of that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
You. Hey. Support. Hey. Hands up.
Now it's Lamar. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Throwing again is Lamar. Flush down out to his... And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
13. Hey.
Jackson now, third and long. Forced out to his right. Looking slant route, complete. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time. The big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Ready.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
19 right, Dragon 60, 79 Broncos. Let go.
They'll come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again to throw on second. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
50 Eagles. Cougar 19. Check, Panther. Hey, hey, check, ready.
The handoff on 3rd and short. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Let's go. Mike 18, Pioneer. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Man in motion here. He's back to throw. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
We'll give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 5. The Steelers.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Report.
Jackson to throw it. That's pulled in by Henry. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Wanna quit?
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
No, we changed it. What is hot? You are X.
On the red zone now. And that is Cox. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now lead by 10. I should know this by now, Rob. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
19 type, 19 Cardinals, Cup 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. Left side, hot by Metcalf. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working quickly here.
Cowboy 80.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Warriors, 79 goes. 60 Maverick.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Steelers have a 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 6 Mustang Knights, Buffalo 18. Seven Pirates.
Throwing now on 1st down. This is Metcalf working that right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a pickup of 6. brings up second and 4.
Back to 60.
At the Ravens' 32-yard line.
70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Ready.
Throwing it again here. Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 Chargers. 19 Chargers. Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
From the red zone on first. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Bronk. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle, you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He's going to throw it again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long, they're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down, Capo. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Boswell able to knock it through. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Lamar off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Zay Flowers. And it's going to be second down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
Hey, middle. Hey. Go ahead. You are X. Ready? Sit on. Ready? Hands up. Sit on.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens stretch their lead on the final play of the third.
That's a good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Here's Luke for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens lead by 15 now. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Rangers, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This is complete, downfield to Smith. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
Okay,
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Bronco 80. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Goal to go. They're passing. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? O-T-B. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Viking 18.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Panther 11, Panther 11. Shot 50, shot Warrior 70.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now they're left with 4th and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Ready?
Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal.
Ready? 60 Bison, 79 Broncos, 18 Pioneer.
Desperation time here. He's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to within 1 score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson bails out of the pocket quick. This one's to Andrews outright. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Hey, middle.
solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be second down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Lamar now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment, made at the perfect time for the first down.
First down, here's Lamar. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
T-Ren, I'm gonna go. Hey, Ozzy! Hey!
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Free inside the 30. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. On the move, headed right. Sideline throw complete to Cooper. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week. Continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Lamar throwing again. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens lead by 15 now.
Ravens 63, Steelers 48.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
60 Eagles! Let's go now!
They'll come out throwing. This one falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Setting up to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Steelers.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
They've got a man in motion. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Yo.
Now it's Lamar. Headed out right. And that one's going to be incomplete. A deep look, unsuccessful. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
And this one doesn't go far.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
What are ready? What is it? Hey, Ozzy, sit up. Cut.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. Escapes out to the left. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
You are X. Hey.
Jackson's going to throw again. Chased out to his right. Sends this to the end zone. That's on target to Cooper. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. They're going to pass it here. And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points.
Steelers 48.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Showing a little burst so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Here we go.
Going from the gun here. Short pass brought in. He drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Trying to set this up quick.
Past the 60. Past the 60.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the
45.
Throwing it again here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Here we go. Panther 11. Cowboy 80. Drop 60. Drop 60. Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down. And he's got a free play here. That'll be the 1st and more. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Maverick. 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
From the red zone now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Mustang 19. 70 Lions.
They are throwing it again. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
He's got it. Looks like both feet were in, and that's going to get them 2 points. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done.
Good game, bro. Always good game.
Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. He did right there.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's going to get this
a little on the back move.
before he's brought down. So in stands. The Ravens get the win and
Good
hold.
game, bro. Always
And they
good
draw
game
first
too,
blood
son.
against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
That'd be interesting. Nigga threw for 625 yards, man. There's no way in the world we need the ball that much. Did we see Seattle? Oh, that was our old schedule. Yeah, we seen Seattle. We saw Seattle earlier this year. They beat the shit out of us. Who else did we like in this one? That 21-3 killed me third quarter. That 21-3 killed me third quarter, bro. That 21-3 killed me. 8 for 262. Yeah, no, bro.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth, nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones, won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this, you can't stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I stop this. You can't stop this. You can't stop this. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt, this life ain't got no ceiling.